Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. We're just going to go right to here. That just seems to be an easier way to do it. I don't know what's going on with all of the noise here, but it's not working. Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. We are here tonight to hang out, really just to hang out, make a drink, I guess, and go from there. Let me make it so I can hear myself. Yes. Oh, baby. Now we're in. Okay. What kind of drink are we gonna make? Whoa, did I wake you up? He's cool. Ernie's awake. We are going out of Jones's book. Again, this is a Wednesday show. Wednesday is really becoming sort of synonymous with Jones, the complete bar guide. Today, what I do when we do these Wednesday shows, I'll give you a little look behind the mixing glass here. I literally open up Jones. I open up this huge tome of odd cocktails, and I just pick one. I don't ever flip the page. If I flip the page, we've done too much. I open it up. First one on this page, page 362, I found a cocktail called the Peck. Peck. P-E-C-K. Now, I did some research. I did sit down and do some research. This comes from another cocktail. Just a little different. Not very different, but just just a touch. And we'll talk about that one as well. Not a lot of history there either, so we don't have a lot of history to talk about. So if you guys have anything else you want to talk about today, let me know, because this could be a short one. Let me say hello to the people. Certainly not a short list of people that are here. Look at all of you guys showing up on time, ready to go. Let me see how many of you there are. Plenty. There's enough. Don't worry about it. Happy Thirsty Thursday to you guys. Don't be confused by Bonbon. If you have a meeting on Thursday, you did not miss it. Today is Drinker or Stinker Wednesday. So don't be thrown off. If you're watching this later, it may be Thirsty Thursday for you. Somewhere on the planet Earth right now, it is Thirsty Thursday. I think that's how time works. I can't be completely sure of that. I don't know what it is in Australia. It must be, what is it, 6? It must be somewhere it's got to be Thirsty Thursday. So if you're watching there, I bet it's Thirsty Thursday for Moose. Happy Thirsty Thursday to you, Moose. DC David Clark came in early to grab a seat at the bar. Should have known Bonbon was taking one for me. Absolutely. Bonbon, a winner of the 2020. Oh, look at this. Winner of the 2025 Cush Tucky Derby, sitting next to the winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby. All we need are the husbands to show up, winners of the 2024 Cush Tucky Derby, and Grant to show up, winner of the 2022. And then we would have all 4 winners. It'll never happen. I'm putting money on it right now. We will never have all 4 winners in here. It's too small. This is too small to have all 4 winners in here. So putting money on it right now. Amy's not going to make it, guys. So don't worry. She has a 6 p.m. appointment. I didn't know they did appointments so late, but it's all right, Amy. It's okay. Everything's going to be good. She'll hang out as long as she possibly can. That's all right. That's all we need. Is this really a drink really called Peck? It is. It definitely is called the Peck. Calling all Cushies. That's Kyle Tender letting us all know it's time to come in here. Good evening, Shawnee Vanderbeek. Wow, Sean, you are, according to all these messages, you are coming in very late for Sean. Hopefully everything's all right with you, buddy. Not a lot of traffic. I don't know what goes on with Sean. Hopefully all good. Let's see what else we got in here. It's mostly you guys. BGB the Bun. Hey all to you. Tiki Court is here. Good to see you, Tiki Court. Always a pleasure, never a chore. Amy Beer is here. I can't remember. Has it been a long time since we've seen Amy Beer, or did we see her yesterday and I forgot about it? Amy, either way, a moment away seems too long for me. That's all there is to it. Captain Jack and Coke, aloha to you as well, pal. Absolutely. Good to see you. Look at this. People falling in love in the bar. Gotta love that. Ernie almost makes it seem like we're at Trader Sam's. You hear that? Good work, buddy. Making us seem like a legit tiki bar. Love that. Forgot about tonight. Better late than never, Tiki Tom. You are just I'm extending this hello and highs because I have no idea how I'm gonna get through this whole show. Doctor, greetings to you, Moose. Moose. Roger G is here, ready to go. Paul Bellamaro, call me in the morning. Let me know what's going on. We won't have a show tomorrow, which is why we're here today. I will be out and about tomorrow. Anyway, let's get into Jones. Let's just get into Jones. Can we just please, can we stop what we're doing? Unless, of course, you have some sort of engagement, some sort of 6 p.m. appointment. Can we all just stop what we're doing and get into Jones? This is Jones's bar guide. It is, it's a lot. Huge bar guide. And I have found in the more than 5 years we've been doing the show that if I ever need to find a stinker, or at least a borderline stinker, my boy Jones got my back. I mean, this guy, this Jones fella, really knows how to put together suspect cocktails. Finds a way constantly to make me question whether or not I've gone into the right business. A lot of weirdness in here. Anyway, I opened it up to page 362. When looking, we could have done the Pendennis. Could have been probably good. We could have done the Pendennis Toddy. Could have done that one. Lots of Pennsylvania cocktails in here. A lot of Philly cocktails. That's about the place we found. Instead, we're just going to go with the first one. We're going to go with the Peck. The Peck cocktail, named after, give me a second, I had it all memorized and then I forgot to do it. It was originally called the Purkhard Peck. Purkhard Peck. The Purkhard Peck. P-U-R-K-H-A-R-D Peck. There's a few Purkhards in the world. I don't know what they're pecking. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know what the whole deal is. If you want to make the Purkhard Peck for people like our good friend over here. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. For people like our good friend Tiki Tom, who's got his bourbon in. If you want to make the Purkhard Peck, just switch out the gin for bourbon. That's all you got to do. That's a Purkhard Peck. Very simple. But we're going to make the regular Peck. This one falls into the category which I feel like often neglect on this show, but really shouldn't. And this is a great variety of cocktail. This is the Martinez family. This is the Manhattan. This is the Martini family. This is all within that. It is a lot of spirit, elongated or spiced up or chilled out with some vermouth. All we're doing at that point is we're going to take that vermouth, we're going to sort of shrink it a little bit, and we're going to add another flavor into that. In the case of the Peck, it's apricot. If you don't have an apricot brandy, listen, I understand. I have had one bottle of apricot brandy for the entire length of the bar. For those of you that don't remember this bloom, we went through a small series where I tried my very best to make drinks that focused on this. And that's really the only time we ever use this stuff. So we're going to see how it does. It is a tough ingredient. Kind of smells like it went bad. I don't think it can go bad. 40% alcohol, can't go bad. It's just, apricot brandy. Don't love it. There are good apricot brandies, bad apricot brandies. I have some news. Or I'm just still talking. This has a name. This has a name. Yesterday we were looking for the name. I wanted to just call it the stirring vessel. It has a name. Are you ready for this? Where's I can't do my sound effects. Where's the name? What's the name for this? Mixing glass. That's it. Mixing glass. Technically, this style is called a Yaria, Uriah mixing glass. And I'll tell you what that's all about. Thick glass and one of these little pouring things. A Uriah mixing glass. So I've called it a stirring vessel. My entire bartending career has a name, mixing glass. what do you talk about when you only have 3 ingredients to go into a cocktail and you usually do a 30-minute show? That's what you talk about. Let's get into it. We're going to start over here. I have no idea if this is the cheapest ingredient. We try and do cheapest ingredients first. I don't know. I have no idea. At this point, this can't be an expensive ingredient. It doesn't get used, and it just sits here. It does smell a little bit like it's going bad. Simple enough when we're making a Martini Manhattan Martinez. What we're looking for is 2 parts spirit, 1 part vermouth, and then a little bit of extra flavoring. That can either come from bitters, that can come from a twist, that can come from olive, that can come from pickle. All those are brines. That can come from basically anything you want to do. A little cucumber, a little extra cucumber. So it's 3 ingredients. It's a big, you got it. It scares me every time. Big booze, small vermouth, and then even smaller flavoring. So let's get into it. Normally in 2, 1, and then dashes. Let's start over here. We're going to take back our vermouth and we're going to replace it with a little bit of this apricot eau de vie. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of this stuff, please. 1/2 ounce of apricot eau de vie. Eau de vie, for those of you who don't know, means water. Eau means water of life. Water of life. It's a pretty typical term for different types of booze. The water of life. It's brandy. All it is, you take the fruit, you mash it up, you let the yeast fart out all the good ethanol, and you got it there. Hold on, we'll get you. The vermouth is not on the bar because why? Vermouth lives in refrigerators. Please, vermouth lives in refrigerators. Go ahead and do 1/2 ounce of some dry vermouth. You can even do, if you're crazy, you can do extra dry vermouth. There is a difference. It's not much. We need 1/2 ounce of some dry vermouth, please. I don't want to, tick off all the vermouth heads that watch my show. Lucky for me, there aren't any, so that's good. That's good. There's not a lot of radicalized vermouth knots that come in here and hang out. We are still sort of searching for gins all over the place. I was cleaning out the back of my bar today, and I found this one. This is Freeland Spirits coming from Portland, Oregon. I did a charity event a while ago, and they gave me a couple bottles of this stuff. It's really nice. All female-owned, operated, distilled. You gotta love that. I did this event for this thing called Period. It's the whole movement, the whole women's movement. So I was very happy to be there. This right here is some gin. 2 ounces, please. You'll notice the clarity of the gin. Or maybe you won't. It just looks like gin. It doesn't look like much. Some places that I found this recipe said definitely put bitters in here. Some say don't, or some just don't say anything. I feel like we can't miss with some bitters. Apricot obviously is a flavoring agent, so you can do an apricot bitters if you have something, or maybe another stone fruit, a peach bitters, something like that. Or else you can go opposite with it. And I, again, cleaning out the bar today, found this stuff. All the bitter. This is a New Orleans style. There are other New Orleans style bitters that exist in the world, most famously Pecos. I'm just going to say it all wrong. Yeah, similar. Real anise forward. Smells a little like New Orleans. This one's kind of fun, though. This is Do I get my name on all the bottles of gin? Seems right. Yes. Honestly, DC. Hold on, everybody. Got to make this fair since I haven't had any Martin Millers in the house for a while. There you go, DC. Boom. DC back in the game. Thank you, DC, for sponsoring this bottle of gin that we have. Well done. This is a Peychaud's style bitters or New Orleans style bitters. If you notice, if you ever pick up a bottle of this, it is, funnily enough, alcohol free. Now, when something says alcohol free, I'm always terrified about refrigeration. How long will this last? Is there a use by date? I cannot find a use by date. What I did find is a place where I definitely ripped a sticker off of it. You can see the little markings of the sticker. So maybe the use by date was there. Hopefully whatever is living in this bottle will be killed by all this gin. We'll find out. We're going to be putting in just like 2 dashes of find a bitters that you like. We're using this one. I just want to see what this is all about. There we go. Kind of making this a pink gin. A pink gin, a fairly famous old cocktail that is mostly just bitters and gin. Seems like a non-drinker's absolute nightmare. 2 of the least favorite things of all. If we stir this right, or at least if we use enough of it, we only use 2 dashes of it, so we shouldn't get a real pink color. But who knows? Who knows what we're about to be up to? We're reusing ice at the bar. We aren't a we're not a huge bar, so we reuse as much as we can. This is just some ice that we used yesterday. We're gonna go ahead and drop that in there. Oh, look at that though. Oh, and it snaps. Hear all those snaps? Not tempered. We didn't let it sit out. We didn't let the ice find its strong place, its happy place of finding the right type of what do we call this? Like a temperament. Temperature, I think is the word I'm looking for. I'll go ahead and give this a big stir. That's it. It's funny when we'll put this in the freezer while we talk for a second. There's already one in there. Look at me. Look at me. Being my own bar back. It's funny when I was a bartender, when I was actually tending bar when I was behind and people would come up and ask me for drinks. If somebody asked me for a 2-ingredient drink, I would be ecstatic. Okay, I don't have to do much. 2 touches, boom, boom, ready to go. Now, 2, 3, maybe sometimes even 4 ingredients, real nightmare for me because I don't know what to do with the rest of my time. I have promised to do at least 30-minute show, like a whole sitcom. I basically do a whole sitcom while I'm sitting here, and it is more difficult to do with less ingredients. We're gonna do a fun pour because we, what else are we gonna do? We're gonna hold this back. Oh boy, look at all that. Pouring right from our yakai. Or sorry, Yarai, Yarai, Yarai. Kyle is concerned that he is out of a job. Listen, Kyle, you're fine. I won the bar back games, 3rd place nationally, 1st place in California when I was a bartender. So the best bartenders were barbacks before they started. Is my lawyer here today? Yeah, let's find out if Kyle's lawyer is here today. I don't see her, so I think I'm still good. We're going to give this just a little garnish. I want to take one of these guys. This is just a lemon. We're going to get it real close. We're going to take our stringy here. This is our channel knife, and we're just going to give it the largest. See how long we can go. I think we can do the whole lemon. I think we can. we had a drink on our menu at the association called the French 75. We've made it a number of times. And part of our French 75 was that we would have to peel a whole lemon for each one. And because, oh, let's do the reveal down here. Oh, let's do the reveal down here. Ready? Ta-da! We found that we could get 2 full things out of here. If we then, I'll show you the second one. If we then were very careful and just followed the lines around. The second one is harder to do than the first one, but it is not impossible. So we could get a fully balled lemon from each one, and we can get these really fun long strings. Stay together. Oh, I'm going off course. Stay on course, buddy. I believe in you. And then we'd end right there. And then we would have something like this. Then we have our lemon here. And we would go. Wasted a whole lemon. Absolutely wasted a whole lemon. Let's decorate this so that it looks nice. Throw a little here. Have it stringing through. Since we have 2, let's just go ahead and string that through. Oh yeah, look at that mess. Look at that absolute octopus of a cocktail mess. There it is. Let's get an overhead view. You guys are going to want to see that. Overhead view of our huge lemon mess. This right here, the Peck. The Peck cocktail. All we're doing, we're switching out the dry vermouth for a little apricot. You can do this with literally anything. I'm sure if you go on to Kindred Cocktails or you check whatever your internet resource is for cocktail naming and cocktail figuring outing, you can figure out what liqueurs have not been added as that second half. Probably name them after yourself, or name them after another great actor that played a wonderful lawyer in an old black and white movie. Yeah, this one's named after Gregory Peck, I would have to assume, or else it's named after Tiny Kisses. Can't tell. Let's see. Let's taste it first. See if it tastes more like Gregory Peck or Tiny Kisses. Cheers. Especially for cocktails like this, you want a good quality everything, all right? You want a good quality vermouth. I happen to like Martini and Rossi's extra dry. I think it has some earthiness to it. I think it tastes a little like tequila. I think it has a bit of like that tequila-ness to it. So it kind of tastes like the piñas. I think it's nice. So I choose Martini Rossi. If somebody else wants to send me another type of vermouth, let's go. Martini Rossi's pretty nice. The apricot, pretty good. Pretty good. There are other apricot brandies. Let me show you one since we have a little bit of time. This is also an apricot brandy, but just be reminded that all apricot brandies are definitely not the same. This, not the same. Very sweet. This is 30% ABV, so we're taking 10% of that alcohol, just putting it out of there, just leaving it on the curb, letting it stay in the park, watch a movie. That is then replaced normally with sugar. So I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I am saying that the one we use is a better brandy than the other. So I guess I am saying that one is better than the other. In the end, though, be careful. Just because something says apricot brandy does not mean that it is made from apricots. Just because something says that it's cherry brandy does not mean that it's made from cherries, or even if it is made from cherries, that isn't boosted up by a lot of sugar. So be careful, especially with cocktails like this, with what you're doing. A lot of cocktails will put brands on there. Jones, my good friend Jones, did not put a brand. Just said, let's just read it real quick. Just says apricot flavored brandy. Apricot flavored brandy. I think I probably used the wrong brandy in here though, because this is apricot eau de vie, which is brandy made from apricots. Boy, I should have read the book twice. Apricot, and this one then is going to be apricot. Let me just see if it says apricot flavored brandy. Apricot flavored. I should have used this. All this is going to do is add some extra sweetness to it. You do not need to have 2 different types of apricot brandy at your bar, unless that's the kind of bar you are. But if you do want to change this up a little bit, you get some apricot eau de vie instead of brandy. Add a little simple syrup. You should be right there. Goodbye, Jones. We'll see you next Wednesday. Pretty good. Let's just do what we normally do with garnishes. There we go. Excellent. Bartender will clean that up. Oh, goodbye, Lulu. It's nice having you. Adios, friends. Heading into a restaurant. Oh, I just said that. How would you know what Gregory Peck tastes like? I think you can tell. Some actors you just know. Gregory Peck, one of the greatest actors of a generation. I think we all know about what Gregory Peck tastes like. Why do I feel like we will be becoming Bald Lemon as some future Cushy user's name? Yeah. We will be welcoming, not becoming. We'll be welcoming Bald Lemon. Listen, if Bald Lemon wants to come in here, I gladly take them. This is what they would look like. This is a Bald Lemon. You would have a very difficult time getting any more stripes off of that. Maybe this one for a small stripe, but for the most part, you would have a tough time. Yeah, Bald Lemon at any point. Could take, we have, of course, Queef Sweat that used to come in here. We had Queef Freak. I don't know what about this show is getting all these Queef people coming in here, but something about my face, I guess. That's what I got for you guys. As far as a drinker or stinker, listen. Just make a martini. Let me be very honest with you. Just make a martini. A well done martini using a gin that you like, using a wrong channel, Dr. Cush. Yes, thank you. I knew Bon would jump on that. I don't know how they keep finding me. I'm just repeating their names. Just make a martini. Let's not get so crazy about it. Does this improve upon a martini? I don't think so. If I had used the Hiram Walker, would it have improved on it? No, I don't think it would have done that either. I think it would have just made it sweeter. A martini, in my opinion, and this is what you tune in for, is such a classic drink. Work on getting your martini down perfectly. Find your ratios. Do you like a 4-to-1 martini? I prefer a 2-to-1, but I am also one of those radicalized vermouthonauts. You know, I love a vermouth. Find your ratio there first. Then, instead of taking out half of the vermouth, which I think is probably still a layover from the 80s when, you know, vermouth was just this demonized garbage product. And to be very fair, it kind of was. Back in the 80s, early 90s, probably into the early 2000s, people weren't refrigerating their vermouth. I don't think I ever worked at a bar. I was never hired at a bar where they refrigerated their vermouth. I would always have to come in and say, gross, please don't keep that on the bar. The reason that people don't drink the vermouth is because it's sitting back there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put it in the refrigerator. We have plenty of refrigerator space. Do that instead. That way your vermouth stays better. Work on your vermouths, change your vermouths a little bit. If you need to have a little extra flavor, use all of these extra brandies as a dash, as opposed to a vermouth replacement. Don't do any of that kind of stuff. So, listen, it's a drinker. I will drink this. If this was at a bar with some bartender that I was, you know, in love with, some, you know, Sash Petrasky, you know, R.I.P. rest his soul and cheers to him. If he had passed me something like this, I would have said, "Oh, Sasha, wow, I like what you did there. What a deal, man! You're saying half apricot and then half vermouth. You truly are on top of your game." But that's just kind of how that is, you know. It's not always the drink that makes it; it's how it's served, which is why I will never call myself a mixologist. I myself am a bar person. Because it's more about how you drink it. The drinks always taste better when the person giving them to you is enthusiastic about it. I don't know how that works. It's the sandwich theory. Sandwich tastes 20% better if somebody else makes it for you. 30% better if they have, really like making sandwiches. Sandwiches are my thing. I'm going to make the sandwich for you. I have theories on this sandwich. Even if they make the exact same sandwich, as a person that didn't care about making you a sandwich, you get that extra 10%. Same with this stuff. If Sammy Ross came in and he said, "Hey guys, I got a whole new theory on the martini. It has to be half vermouth and half apricot," I would say Sam Ross is a genius. Sam Ross, and I'll say it again, is a genius, and he's truly revolutionized the martini. I'm making it on Drinker or Stinker, so there's already that it could be a stinker. Anyway, I'm not buying another bottle of brandy apricot. Or apricot brandy. I'll tell you that much. Yes. Amy's playing Friday, Saturday. Everybody, if you have a bald lemon, you get in for free, or maybe don't. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know why my wife gets so mad when I try to make me sandwiches. It does. Davey Virtue, our 2,000 subscriber. It just tastes better. As long as they are, interested in making it. If they're going to make you a crappy sandwich, then, if you're going to lose 20% on the love of the sandwich build, and then you're just going to, then they're going to make it 20% better, you're getting the same sandwich, and then you're just pissing everybody off. That's not the way to do it. If somebody really likes making sandwiches, I particularly just like making sandwiches. So I will put that extra love in there. If there was a whole show, Dr. Cush's Exotic Sandwiches, be prepared. Be prepared. We would get deep into sandwich lore. Sandwiches are my favorite food. Just like alcohol is my favorite drink. No cover, so keep your bald lemons at home. That's what I got for you guys. We will be back here on Saturday. We're going to be back here on Saturday to do one of them long-ass shows where we cover a whole topic. What topic are we doing? I don't know. You know better than I do. We'll find something. It's been kind of a run around, health scary, eventful. Just kind of bored, just one of those months. So we don't have any guests lined up right now, but hopefully we will soon. I want to get back on the guest train. I think that's important for a show like this, to bring people in here and make them drink my drinks. That's what I got for you. Oh, we need sandwich segment on Saturday. All right. Okay. You know what? Saturday, you call it. We'll do a sandwich. We're gonna do one. You know what? I'll make you my very favorite sandwich. I have a sandwich that I love. My favorite sandwich. I will make you guys my favorite sandwich on Saturday. We will then pair it with a cocktail. That's the show. Cocktails and sandwiches. Hopefully that is good. Sandwiches, beg the debate, mayo or Miracle Whip. I'll be very honest with you. I don't think I've ever had Miracle Whip. I've had a lot of mayo. Mayo might be in my top 3 favorite foods. I think I like butter, mayo, and bacon. I think those would probably be my top 3. Like, I could eat that every day. I don't think I've ever had Miracle Whip. Maybe we'll do Miracle Whip. Is the Cuban sandwich my favorite? No. Anyway, all right. Tune in Saturday for Dr. Cush's Exotic Sandwiches, where we will make a sandwich live on the show. What a time to be alive. This is truly what the internet was created for. Thank you, Al Gore, for all of your work putting this so that we can all get together and make a sandwich and make a drink that goes with it. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush, and we will. Oleo might be one of my favorite foods. Okay, gosh. Well, you guys, I've clearly found my people. No mayo or Miracle Whip? You gotta have mayo. On some sandwiches. My favorite sandwich does not have mayo on it. Can't wait for the sandwich garnish. We have done a sandwich garnish on here before. We did a cherry sandwich garnish, and it was rough. It was not great. Oh, hi, D. Anyway, where's my friend D? That's what we're doing, guys. We're doing sandwiches on Saturday. We're doing a sandwich on Saturday for Dr. Cush's Exotic Sandwiches, and then we will make a drink that goes along with it. So tune in for that. If that's something that is interesting to you, I don't get it, but sometimes I don't always understand this show. That's all there is to it. Until next time, what do we always say? We say, "Oh, the thing's not working." We always say, "Are you Dr. Jinga Jenga?" And then we say, "Bye bye."
Bye! Are you Dr. Jinga Janga? Bye! Are you trying to drive me crazy?